So what we have here is a 1974 100 watt super lead Marshall. I bought this amp knowing that I was going to have it modified. When I bought it, it already had a master volume preamp put in it that was not working very well at all, and a jangly effects loop. So I bought the amp. I knew I was going to have it modded, and I knew who I was going to send it to. And what I did is I sent it to a guy by the name of David Hopkins. He has a YouTube channel. I believe it's called Hopkins Amplification, something like that. I had one of his modded Marshalls a while back. It was what was called his Pandora mod. It was a great sounding amp. Unfortunately, I needed some money, so I had to sell it. Anyhow, this one is what he calls the Divergent Mod. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's got a master volume over here and two gain knobs, and the only input that works is the right, upper right. Also, let's go around the back. He's got a depth knob here for depth control, and an effects loop that it's like a must-have for me. So I'm gonna run a couple of sound clips for you guys. Right now, the way I have it set up, as you can see, I have gain 1 set very low with gain 2 at about halfway. That's because I don't need to do this, but I'm running a tube screamer in front of it. So when I shut the tube screamer off and roll my guitar back, it cleans up really nice. So let's take a listen to see what this thing sounds like. So yeah, that's the way I got it running right now, but I'll show you what it sounds like just straight into the amp with nothing. So this is what it sounds like when I just turned off the tube screamer. My guitar's out of tune, I'm not worried about it. Now I'm going to turn up the gain a little bit on the amp. I got both gain controls set at about 1 o'clock. And it definitely has like a really unique tone to it. I told him kind of what I wanted it to sound like, so you know he could kind of like dial into EQ settings and such. But yeah, so this is let me turn it up a little bit. This is straight into the amp. I like it's got that like old school 70s, like, you know, that little chirpy sound on when you're playing the solos, that little, I don't know how to explain that stuff, man. It's a chirpy sound as best as, you know. That's it right there. And another thing that's really cool is, man, there's not a lot of noise to it. I'll shut off I got the gate on the TC Electronics G-Force. I'm gonna shut that off just so you can hear. There's not a whole lot of noise coming through. That's it. And I'll turn up the volume like really loud. I'm blaring loud right now. All you're hearing is a little bit of a hiss. Ooh. So yeah, this is my David Hopkins Divergent Modified 1974 100 watt Marshall Super Lead.